The first thing you need to do to master communication is self-reflection. Self-reflection is basically you watching yourself, observing yourself, and counting every inaccuracy in the way you speak. You do that, the best thing for you to self-reflect, watch yourself, film yourself a video, and then see what is the mistakes, the inaccuracies you made. For example, maybe you use so much filler words, remove them. Maybe use a specific way of talking that is not best. Maybe you're nasal when you are talking. Maybe your voice is not optimal. Maybe you don't use your body language. So the first thing you need to do is self-reflection. The second thing you need to do, you need to watch great speakers all the time. For me, the most significant change happened to me when I started watching very good speakers, articulate speakers. If you watch like gang language, people speaking like, "Hey bro, what's up?" and slang, it's a good thing, but the rich language is the language you need to acquire, and rich language is basically English that is elegant and that is luxurious. So when you speak, you are a gentleman. You are not some. I don't know why people stress and want to be like a gangster or like someone, of course not in the qualities but in the way they speak. The third thing you need to do is to talk fast, talk rapidly. When you talk rapidly, when you start talking rapidly, your mind starts to function in a different level because you talk so slow, you talk like a sloth, you talk so slowly. You need to talk rapidly. You are not going to do this permanently unless you want to, but you are just going to do it in a way that you teach your mind to think quickly on your foot. And after you do that, you can return to the normal pace. When you return to the normal pace, after you learn yourself how to talk rapidly, your mind now operates on another system, on another realm of efficiency. And now when you talk in a normal pace, you look like a genius because you teach your mind how can it operates on a high level. The master. Another thing you need to do, a very basic thing, you need to cut off every filler word. Ma, everything. So you're not a cow, you're a human being, you're an individual, and you need to talk without using filler words. It's hard. I know it's hard because I used to use a lot of filler words like yeah, and it's hard to remove them. But once you remove them, you're already one step ahead or 10 steps ahead because it's so important. Another thing you need to do, you need to collect as many words as you can, 50, 100 words, that you use them frequently. For example, maybe you use absolutely and utterly, monumentally, things that you always say, a specific section of words that you already know in the back of your head and you use it frequently. Another thing you need to do, you need to know that when you are communicating, if you want to be an efficient communicator, you need to know how to use your body language. Without using your body language, nothing makes sense, and it doesn't matter if you have the same vocabulary as Jordan Peterson, you're still a piece of shit, because nobody cares if you cannot deliver your point and be an efficient communicator without using your hands, without using your body, without using your expression. It is the sauce you need to make it, to give it life, to give life to the words you are saying. You need to put energy in what you are saying. You need to mean what you say and say what you mean. You need to talk deliberately. You need to use your hands. You need to think before you talk. You need to put a system, a framework that allows you to speak in the same style. You need to have a style when you talk. Do you talk rapidly? Do you talk slowly? Do you talk loudly? Do you talk quietly? Do you whisper? Do you talk like a little girl? Do you talk like a man from Kentucky, America, and you think you're a cowboy? You need to find your style. The best way to find your style is to record yourself every day for 5 minutes, like I did for the past year. I don't care about the success I made, or it doesn't matter what happened to my YouTube channel. What matters for me is that on my self-mastery journey, I'm acquiring the skill of mastering communication. And you can acquire it too. All that you need to do is have a shitty phone, film yourself every day, and it doesn't matter, post it. Post it so you can be more competitive. Now, another thing you need to know, I need to tell you this. If you want to talk convincingly, if you want to have to appear as a trustworthy person, you need to use your hand. Your hands either make or break the speech you're given. And in the world of entertainment, in the era of deception, if you don't know how to seduce, if you don't know how to talk, how to speak, no one will give attention to you, and attention is the current currency of the world.